Have you ever been grounded as a child, forced to stay inside while your friends played outside? You sit, staring out the window, watching the other kids laugh and chase each other around the neighborhood while you are condemned to spend the day in solitude. No games, no TV, no fun. You realize that you've been taking your freedom for granted. You long for one of life's simplest pleasures, to be out in the world amongst your peers, enjoying the everyday goodness that life can offer. All that separates you from these simple treasures is a window pane. Grief functions much the same way. It lays its harsh punishment, permanently grounding you from your old life. Now that I actually write this out, the word grounded couldn't be more appropriate. Grief often literally pulls you to the ground. You are forced to sit inside your head, your house of grief. It's dark. It's quiet. The only light comes from the faint glow of the outside world peering in through the window pane. You sit and stare while others on the outside continue to carry on with their lives. They are not grounded by grief. They are not condemned by sorrow. They carry on, unaware that the room you've been sentenced to even exists. It's wildly unfair. The day after Allison died, my son and I left the house and checked into a hotel. I remember lying on the bed, staring out the window at the outside world. Countless rows of birds lined the telephone wires, singing their carefree songs. People walked and laughed and talked about nothing. Cars whizzed down the highway, the hazy June sun bouncing off of their roofs. I remember thinking in that moment, how can this be? How can the world still be turning? How are these people carrying on with their lives? My daughter is gone. Dead. My world has stopped. Like a child at the mercy of your parents' punishment, grief pulls you into a helpless state of captivity. Unfortunately, it's a life sentence. You will always miss the person you've lost. You will always miss your old life. You will always miss the old, happy, albeit ignorant person you once were, unaware that this world of bereavement even existed. Your reality is forever changed. The pain of staring out that window will always be there. I know this message lacks optimism. That's not intentional. I merely aim to deliver a hard dose of reality. Those outside of your window, the ones that aren't marred by grief, won't understand. They simply can't. They will give you their best, well-intended but inaccurate and even downright inappropriate platitudes to try to help you. They will try to coax you outside. They will tell you to get out of your funk. They will say that you are choosing to be grounded by grief or that you should be better by now. But those of us on this side of the window know that's simply not true. Though I do not have any real solution for you, I will share this. Though I am stuck inside the house, I'm learning to make the best of it. I've tried to make it somewhat comfortable. I found a good spot on the couch, curled up with a fleece blanket. I've turned on a lamp. Its warm glow makes the room feel less dungeon-like. I've cracked the window. Even though I'm on this side of the glass, the soft sounds and cool breezes of the outside world waft in, gentle reminders of my old life. It brings me gratitude and even a bit of solace. I am less angry, bitter, and jealous of those still outside, enjoying their carefree lives. In fact, I'm happy for them. I wish they knew how good they truly have it. But above all else, I've accepted that this life indoors is the cost of having my daughter for the 4,830 days I did. Because of that, it's worth the sentence. The love she gave me was worth more than anything. I'd spend 100 lifetimes grounded by grief for 1 day's worth of her love. In fact, I wouldn't walk back outside even if the door were open for me at this point. To do so would mean forgetting my time with her. My grief is an extension of my love, the only part of my love for her that's left. I wouldn't let go of that for anything, not even the ignorant bliss of having my freedom back. I humbly accept this cost. If you have also been grounded by grief, please do your best to accept the reality of it and make the room as comfortable as you can. You deserve that at the very least. Thanks for watching. As always, be patient, be kind, and love yourself. See you soon.